Ooh. Good afternoon, everyone. So I just got home from a morning shopping trip. Summer's still summering where I live, still very hot. It's gonna be over 100 degrees today, I believe. So shopping is done best in the morning. So let's see what I got. I have to get some of these things in the refrigerator and the freezer like as soon as possible. First up, of course, orange juice. Absolutely love orange juice. Let's see what else I got. I got some cranberry juice. Typically I get like the smaller packs. Let me know if this just me, because I noticed that whenever I get like smaller versions of juices, they taste better, they taste more flavorful. But let's see if it's the same. But that's what happens with me. I don't know, but I really love this. This is Simply, absolutely love. By the way, please excuse the fact that I broke 2 nails. I don't know how, but I broke 2 nails, and typically I just file them, keep them nice and square looking, nice and clean, just well groomed. But I was thinking about actually going to the nail salon because I haven't done that in years, but it sounds nice. I don't know. Just a little extra pampering. So chicken Caesar salad. I love salad, and I like getting the ones from Fruit for Less because they have like the cheese chunks rather than the grated cheese. I love cheese. Let's see. Tomatoes, because tomatoes are really good and I love them, and I used to eat the big ones like apples, but I got these for my salad because I'm feeling tomatoey. Green apples, you guys, I love green apples so much. I feel like right now it's like my favorite fruit. Ooh, look at this beauty. They go at the bottom in the fruit section. Put this aside. Honey. So I got some 100% pure raw and unfiltered honey. I don't know how this tastes, but I'm very interested, so I'm gonna put this in the cabinet. I'm trying these little mashed potatoes. These are from Great Value. Great Value got some great value. Haven't tried this brand, but I'm definitely gonna try it. This is my favorite bread. This is Nature's Own butter bread. I actually put my bread in the refrigerator because it lasts longer. I felt like I wanted to add some peas into my diet because I know they're good for you, so I got me some peas. Bananas. So I wanted to try this actually. These are chicken cilantro lime burrito. Organic. I know you guys see that I have a lot of like baked stuff, not like, for fresh cooking. I currently don't have my own home right now. Transitioning. Stay tuned. What I get, I try to make sure that it's as healthy as possible. If you watch my last vlog, then you know that I do get snacks sometimes, but I like to preserve that for the weekends, the rare times I do have snacks. But yeah, fruit just does it for me. It's like God's natural snacks. So, but I wanted to try these burritos because the other brand that I have are really good. Should I say had? I finished all my burritos. I just remembered when I looked in the freezer. Okay, so cauliflower pizza. This is actually pretty good. Like the crust has an interesting texture, but it's still good, and I feel good knowing that it's still healthy. My body doesn't really, as much as I love pizza, especially from New York, my body doesn't always take well to pizza, so I want to keep it in my diet somehow, but I went the healthy route. I've already opened it, but these are teriyaki bowls. Absolutely love these. These are very good. They really are. But I like to take them out so there's more room in the freezer. Next up is this chicken Japanese style fried rice. I don't know how to pronounce the top part. I'm so sorry. Yakitori, I think it is. This is some of the most delicious rice I've ever tasted. It has chicken, it has peas and corn and bell peppers, and it's just really good. Really, really good. I take these out as well so there's more room in the refrigerator, in the freezer rather. Veggie made greats. These are cinnamon roll muffins, but they're made with zucchini and carrots. I really like these. Lastly, I got some cherries. I haven't had cherries in a very long time. They look so beautiful. Cherries are so pretty to me. Look so good. Yeah, cherries. Fun fact, one of my nicknames used to be Charrese, and it was also Tootsie as well. That was back in junior high. Yep, junior high. We had nicknames, me and my friend group. So I'm going to finish cleaning up and give me a moment. Have to wash my house coat and some bedding. Trying to do it while it's still early. Okay, let's have a serious talk. I needed to take a breather, and I'm gonna get something to eat in a moment, but let's have a serious talk. So I wanted to talk about how to handle insults and confidence, how important it is to have confidence and to build one's self-esteem, because I'm going to share a quick story time with you guys, just a little bit. We're also going to talk about what happens when you can't really separate yourself like totally physically from someone. So there's someone in my life who they are a relative. There's a difference between family and relatives. Relatives are DNA, law, so on and so forth. Family is demonstration of true, sincere, unconditional love. Okay, in short, and that's just my opinion. Family doesn't even have to be related to you. So anyway, there's somebody that's one of my relatives who clearly doesn't like me and doesn't love me like they used to say. And they've done some really mean, it's not even the right word, evil things to me over the years. I knew, after a while I started to see the toxicity, and there's some things that I didn't realize until looking back in hindsight. I'm not going to share too much and go into too many details, but God does warn us, and he doesn't give up. And eventually my eyes were opened, in short, totally opened, and some things were confirmed, other things were revealed. And was it hurtful? Yes, the truth can hurt sometimes. Oh, how the truth can hurt, but the truth, if you let it, always sets you free. But anyways, this person clearly doesn't like me. Recently, I was in a public setting and I had my camera with me and I was setting it up. I pressed record. I pressed it way too early. But see, I'm thinking it was an accident, but God does things on purpose. He sets things up on purpose. And when I came home to look at the footage, imagine minding your own business, relaxing, sitting down, unwinding, and you're about to look at some footage or edit. And I look in the background and I can't even imitate it because it was just this evil look. This person was looking at me from head to toe, but with this mean, evil, it was like a look of hatred. Just this mean look at me. Ugh, can't stand her. And they started mumbling something and they were shaking their head and they kind of rolled their eyes and turned their head. I had done nothing, not even, perception or anything. I can honestly say I have done nothing for this person to hate me. They can't even tell me why they feel whatever way they feel about me. They can't even tell me. And so something came up, and sometimes I hold my peace and I just let God handle things. This time, something had come up. I don't even remember what it was about at this moment, but I called them out. What is not just because of this circumstance, but other things that they have done to me, and they've made it very clear. I called them out on their jealousy and envy, and they denied it. And I told them, I have you on camera. And this day, and I don't say this to be arrogant, but I had a really nice outfit on. It was very figure flattering, and it's one of those dresses that people compliment you on, and somebody had to compliment me. I was getting looks and everything, but yeah, they really scoped my body out, and I had called them out on it. Even with me having them on camera and letting them know I have you on camera, they still denied ever doing anything. I'm like, but I have you on camera. And typical of them, because they are narcissistic, they're a narcissist, even when you have video evidence, they will still deny it. And so the next thing they did was say, well, something must have happened. I'm like, no, nothing happened. I was just setting up for a vlog. And I even kind of had to chuckle, like, not to be patronizing or anything, but it was just unbelievable how you can have evidence of somebody doing something, and on video, that's like the best evidence ever, and them still deny it. Still deny it. They still kept denying it, and so they switched gears. Narcissistic people can go from 0 to 100 really, really quick. And so they raised their voice, and in short, they insulted me over and over and over and over and over and over again, strongly using the word nothing. So I don't want to go into detail, but because I feel like there was somebody else listening, because this was a phone call and I don't want to give them away. But basically, they kept saying the word nothing to me because they wanted me to feel like I had nothing of value. Nothing, absolutely nothing of worth, of value. Nothing about me beautiful inside or out, just nothing. They were trying to like really beat me down and make me feel less than, and like I was nothing. And of course, you know, that didn't work. Oh, please believe that didn't work. And I'm not telling you this for you to feel sorry for me. I want to encourage somebody here. It did not work. And I told him, don't insult me. Don't insult me. You know, I'm not an arrogant person, but I do have a humble confidence in myself. And I'll get to that in a moment, but this is why it's so important to have confidence. I'm leaving them in God's hands. And when you cannot physically distance yourself, like for good, from someone, for whatever reason, or, you know, you can't do it right now, this is what I suggest to you, because this is what God taught me that I had to do. If you, for whatever reason, whether it be because you share a child with them, or you're going through a divorce, or maybe you live with them, or you still have to be in the same space, workplace, whatever it is, if you cannot physically separate yourself from somebody, then you need to learn how to mentally and emotionally separate yourself from them. If you can't physically distance yourself from somebody, mentally distance yourself from them and emotionally distance yourself from them. This is what I mean. Let's start with emotionally. Simply, don't care. Don't care what they have to say. This is why you have to build your confidence up. This is why you have to work on your self-esteem. If you care about what they say, what they think about you, how they feel about you, then guess what? You've given them power. You've given them power over your emotions. You've given them power over your mind. They can distract you because of the stuff that's just repeating over and over. You know, you've given them power just over your time. You know, because it's a waste of precious time just constantly thinking about them and something that they said or did. I'm not saying don't be human, but I'm saying you have to learn how to separate yourself and distance yourself from that person emotionally. How do you do that? Remember that that person and how they feel, their feelings and thoughts about you, totally irrelevant. And what they feel about you, what they say about you, the things that they do will never change a thing about God's will for your life. They'll never change a thing about your inner or outer beauty. They will never change a thing, you know, about your purpose, about your callings. They can't take your talents away. They can't take your gifts away. They are irrelevant. Make them irrelevant. They're only relevant to you if you allow them to be. Now, mentally distance yourself. Let's talk about that. Don't converse with them unless you have to. And when you do, bare minimum. Don't talk about anything personal. Don't share anything personal with them. Not your aspirations, not your dreams, not your plans. Don't tell them, you know, what you're going to do next week. How's the weather? The weather's nice. Those type of conversations. Whether you decide to do this all the time or some of the times, it's whatever's best for you. But not engaging with them and not having a mental connection with them is going to help you a lot, because you're not allowing them in anymore. You're not giving them any ammo. And I'm not victim blaming. I'm just saying narcissistic people, they do what I call word fishing, and they fish for things and words and phrases and things that you tell them that they can use against you later somehow, whether it's as a weapon or as manipulation somehow. So don't give them anything to use. Protect your peace. Save yourself the time. So let's talk about confidence now. Confidence. See, sometimes people, I've had this said to me a few times, I thought you were going to be conceited, but you're really nice. This is just after one time of them actually speaking to me. And this is why I can't concern myself with whether or not people think I'm arrogant, because I know who I am. God knows who I am. And the thing is I can't worry about that because confidence is so important to me. If people mistake my confidence as arrogance, they can go ahead, because it works for me. It works. And the thing is I've been saying this a lot lately, but confidence is a shield. It's a shield. It's not just to make you feel good. It's a shield, okay? It protects you. If I wasn't confident, what this person said to me, the things that they've done to me, all the times that I have to stop there. Everything that they've said and done would have really beat me down. I wouldn't be sitting here before you. I wouldn't be talking to you. I wouldn't be on camera. I wouldn't be pursuing anything. I wouldn't have my own book company. Just that's, it's at the beginning stages, but I wouldn't the things that they've done and said would have really tore me down. And it's important to be confident because one of two things will happen when people insult you. One, when they insult you, when you're confident, no effect. It's like water off of a duck's back. Doesn't affect you. Your words don't move me. I know who I am. God knows who I am. I know I have gifts and talents and I'm purposeful. I believe that I am beautiful in my own unique way, inside and out. You have that attitude. And so it doesn't move you. It doesn't affect you at all. Or the second thing that will happen, because we are human and sometimes some things slip through the cracks. When somebody insults you, even if it does bring you down, even if it does discourage you, you're not going to stay there long, because you're going to bounce back up and you're going to be like, no, you're going to remember who you are. I remember who I am. And what you say does not change who I am. What you say cannot take a thing away from me. What you say does not just suddenly erase my purpose. It doesn't suddenly take away any of my inner or outer beauty. It doesn't suddenly change God's will for my life. It does nothing. You remember who you are. You bounce back and you move onward. This is why it's important to be confident. This is why. And so I just wanted to share that with you. I'm still kind to this person. There's moments where, because it's been years, where I'm not perfect, I'm human. I do get a little bit of an attitude, because I can honestly say I'm not the type of person that plays a victim. I'm not the type of person who can't admit when I'm wrong. No, I can acknowledge when I'm wrong. I can tell you what I did wrong. I can listen to you even if I don't understand. And I could see your point of view, and then I can really reflect and be like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. I can do those things. And if I'm wrong, I will apologize. But I can honestly say I can't share too much. But I have never, ever, ever done anything to this person for them to treat me the way that they do. And I have to pause because I feel like God is comforting me now. It's like I suddenly just want to laugh and smile, because He still has a lot in store for me. And you see how that person couldn't change that. Even the things that they tried to do. I'll just say it doesn't work. Even the attempts. God will either replace things. He will cause me to bounce back, renew me, heal me. It just doesn't work. And it's an opportunity. Those attacks are an opportunity for God to be glorified. For me to show them that I survive. I'm a survivor. I'm victorious. I'm not a victim. Even though you have victimized me, I'm not a victim. I refuse to align myself with that. I refuse to settle in that spot and in that position. I'm a victor. I'm a winner. And yeah. What God has for me is for me. That's all I can say. Okay, so now I'm gonna eat. I don't like getting in my bed with street clothes on, so with my outside clothing, so house coat it is. Ooh, 140. I do eat in bed sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. This chicken fried rice situation with the piece of bread. We got some Chobani yogurt. Of course, I got my water. And this is my favorite cranberry juice. So now I'm going to say my prayer because I gotta give thanks to God. He is my provider, so humbly said. And so I'm gonna say my prayer and then I'm going to enjoy my meal. If you haven't tried mashed potatoes inside of bread, you don't know what you're missing. Try it. And then let me know how you feel. So I'm gonna finish eating. My stomach is growling at me. My stomach is rushing me to eat. So I'm gonna finish eating and then I'll see you guys later or in a bit. I'm not lazy or anything. This just is a time saver. I like to save time. So what I do is I get like the white sheet that you see and I put it on top of my comforter, and then I get a smaller comforter that you see here and I cover up with this at night. So I have it on now because I didn't get very much sleep last night and so I'm really tired. I have to discipline myself to not always like be working. And sometimes I'm really good at it and other times it's like, but I want to do it because like some of the stuff that I do I just enjoy, I really love, but sometimes God reminds me you have to rest. You gotta rest. And today is just one of those days. I was already falling asleep, so I'll see you guys in maybe tonight. I honestly enjoyed that nap. It was a beautiful nap, well needed as well. Finally caught up on some sleep, just a little bit. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. And I also freshened up because, well, I believe in freshening up throughout the day if needed, when needed. And now I'm getting hungry and I actually want to try that burrito with the cilantro, so I'm gonna go to the kitchen and turn on the oven and get myself prepared for dinner. So I got me a burrito, some guacamole, I have me a salad, I have me some Chobani yogurt again, and some cranberry juice. I'm gonna enjoy this meal. Of course, I'm gonna say my prayer and thank God for my meal, bless my meal, and eat up. So thank you guys for spending the day with me. I know it wasn't so exciting, but some days are relaxed, laid back, and chill. And yeah, not every day is action-packed. So, you know, this is just a regular quiet day or rest day for me. And yeah, thank you. I just want to say, whatever it is that you're going through, things do get better. Just hang in there and things will turn around in the perfect time, but you have to be patient. And I just want to kind of come full circle and say, you are not validated by the opinions of others, okay? You are uniquely you for a reason, and no matter who puts you down, just know that their words, their feelings, their thoughts about you, they can't change a thing about your destiny. So, you all have a blessed day and night for whenever you're watching this, and until next time, do all things in love and gracefully. Bye.